everyone, how you guys doing? Deckdeckard here. Hope you're going to have an awesome day today. I just came back from the movies. So the Hunger Games, the Ballad, Songbirds, and Snakes. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try shortening this up in a mouthful, shorten it up. First off, I want to say thank you so much. You guys are awesome. From the last video I uploaded, the unboxing video I have for the Sparta lightsaber up there above Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. You guys went ham on likes. I guess you guys certainly did enjoy that video, and I guess I am a certified Sith Lord. Check the video out. You'll understand why. Other than that, so let's dive right into this movie review. Okay, so this wasn't really any ordinary Hunger Games movie. I don't think it was actually a Hunger Games movie at all, because most Hunger Games movies take place majorly inside the Hunger Games dome, arena, fight zone, you name it. They have many different names for it, or the pit and stuff. So this is the beginning. This is not the beginning of how it was created. This is basically the origin of Snow's life. When he was younger, he was like in his 20s, or he was like my age. So anyways, other than that, this was in the Capitol. So the host of the Hunger Games, who is like the co-creator of it, his name is Casca. Now Casca is basically mad genius, and there's Dr. Volumina. Now she is a crazy psychotic doctor. She'll patch people up, but not the I guess you could say oh my goodness, I forgot the name. Not the recruitments, but the tributes. Not the tributes. She won't do that. She is the one mastermind behind like how the cause of death. But okay, there's 24 students inside the Capitol. Now they have very smart strategic minds and statics of I guess you could say how the Hunger Games actually works. Now Casca comes up to all 24 students. Now let me remind you about Snow. Snow is young. He's like in his 20s right now. And Snow is just, he's living with his grandma and his cousin. And his father died in the war. His father was a soldier. I think he was in a Marine or something like that. But they do live in the Capitol, but they're low on money. They're like about to be evicted and stuff. They're living as much as they can. And Tom Blyth as Snow, he plays role real good as Snow. He's trying to make his way to be president because he has straight A grades and he's top of his class, basically. He does have another friend. Now his other friend, it's kind of like from rags to riches. Basically, he comes from another district, but since his father has a lot of money and a lot of power, his father was able to grab his son out of that district. And so he's living among the Capitol's wealthy people, basically. His other fellow students believe that Snow is really wealthy, but Snow is not really wealthy that much. Kind of looks like a Gotham apartment. I'm sorry to say that, but it kind of does look like one. But other than that, so basically by his grades, his attendance, and how smart and his capability is, let me remind you, all 24 students do not take any position inside the Hunger Games at all. They just know it by heart. They know exactly what it does, what it is, and the lore, the history of it. And so Casca says to all 24 and a lot of other people, the Hunger Games is dying. No one is actually even watching the show anymore. So we need to spice it up a bit. All 24 of you. You are the mentors of the new tributes from all the way to District 1, District 12. So they're now mentors and stuff. And he's saying, you guys are not receiving not one dime of the prize. Like if your students like actually wins, you're not going to get any of that money at all. Like I'm like, damn. And Snow's like, okay, here's this. I don't care about the money. I just want to become president. I'm high above in like among my students, my colleagues and stuff. Straight A's. I'm a good grade student. I have a brilliant mind. And I believe I'm going to be president. But Casca keeps letting him down, saying that I want to bet your hopes and dreams on it. Because even if your tribute does win, well, let's say that your tribute, you're not going to see any of that money either, even though you win, if you mentor this tribute. So all 24 of them get their own tributes, and they had to work with them. So in order to work with them, basically, Snow, he wants to show his enthusiasm into becoming a mentor for Lucy Gray. And Lucy Gray, she has a partner, a tribute from District 12, but he doesn't really talk that much because he was bit by a bat for some reason why. And so basically, Snow meets him at the train, and there's a transporter, and he runs inside the transporter. He wants to talk to Lucy Gray and stuff, because Lucy Gray made astonishing opening when her name was called. Actually, when her name was called, basically she sang a pretty lovely song and stuff. He thought it was really interesting, and he was like, you know what, he spoke to Casca at the same time inside the student classroom, and there's Viola Davis. She plays role as Dr. Volumina. She is the head of basically the booby traps and how to kill the tributes and stuff inside the Hunger Games, basically. And so she wants the Hunger Games to last. Casca does not care about the Hunger Games, but it's his job. It's his job to get the ratings fire real good. And so basically, in class, Snow speaks out and tells Casca, if you want the ratings to go up and like everyone to actually see that you really do care about the tribute and you want this to keep on going on, you have to show them you want this to go on. He has all these accommodations he releases out, he says to them, and that's one of the reasons why he went inside the transporter with them. But this was really messed up what they did. They threw the tributes in a zoo, an actual real zoo, behind a cage. Snow was behind the cage. Tom Bliff plays a role as Snow. Brilliant guy, he played his role. And he was helping out Lucy Gray. And he was trying to he was a mentor and also a sponsor too, a little bit. At the same time, he wanted to help her out, help her win. If he at least helps her out and helps her win, maybe he gets to slide in with the head and they whisper his name and say that, hey, he actually helped mentor Lucy Gray win the Hunger Games, and he's a straight A student, brilliant mind, young man. He's next in line and wants to be a president. He's the top head of his class. So he does all of that, but during the class when he's giving these accommodations, a doctor realizes that. She's like, I like your thinking. I want you to write up all your notes and give them to me first thing in the morning. So he does it. It's a long conversation of what happens, but let's just say that Lucy Gray, she really doesn't have a way of winning. She nearly almost dies and stuff. This was brutal. This Hunger Games only lasts for a day, basically. And it was, I wouldn't say that dark, but let's just say that his best friend that came to rags to riches, his father brought him out of the district. Let's just say that he was mentoring old friend of his from his old district. Just imagine how you feel about that. you're in a district and you're like starving, trying to work for food inside the coal mine, getting a little bit of money, trading as much as you can, and you see your friend just get pulled out of nowhere because he is a rich daddy and stuff. I'm using this word like seriously. And you see all this money, he's living the capital, living it up and stuff. And now when he's picked out in the Reaper and stuff in the Hunger Games, basically he sees that his own friend is his mentor, and he's trying to explain to his friend, look, come on, we come from the same background, same area. I'm still the same person. And his friend does not want to listen to him because his friend thinks that he abandoned him, and also because like the fact that he probably looks down on him when his friend keeps on saying, I do not look down on you. So they had all of them inside the arena, and they're preparing a strategy for what they want to do inside the arena. When they're inside the arena, boosh! Everything blows up. It was the rebels. The rebels blew up the arena. 4 tributes die. The Hunger Games is still going on. Yeah, inside that place. Snow was able to survive. Lucy actually saved Snow's life during the blast. So basically, he woke up in the hospital. He saw her singing on live TV, and he told her he wanted her to sing on live TV so that she could get like even more sponsors, and so that people could see that she's participating inside the Hunger Games. And you need to watch this so that they could get a little bit more revenue and a little bit more attention. Like, that's all they need, basically, right there. For a fact of the matter is that a lot of dark, shady stuff happens with Snow's life and stuff. So towards the end, let's just say basically, Snow got caught because he helped Lucy win. Yeah, he cheated in the Hunger Games. So they sentenced him 20 years as a peacekeeper. He has to go to boot camp. Sorry, apologies. I've been eating so much candy. He's in boot camp now for 20 years. He has to be a peacekeeper in I guess number 8, basically District 8. And so he bribes the consumer and says that's me District 12 because he wants to see Lucy Gray is still alive. He sees that she's still alive. He's the head top of the military class as usual, and his friend actually came there with him, alongside with him. Now he's been studying all the whole recruits and stuff, and also he's been seeing that his friend has been making deals with a few of the rebels and stuff, and he's not cool with it. He keeps on warning his friend like over and over things could go bad. And so let's just say that Snow and Lucy, they have a close bond relationship. It's kind of like a love relationship. They have a secret place where they could go and be themselves too. So eventually he gets a transfer. This transfer meaning his grades are really good inside the military. He's top of the head of his class, and they want to send him to District 2 where he could become a captain, eventually make it back to the capital, which means it'll lessen his sentence and he could be able to see his family right there. Only catch is, the only problem is that he's going to have to leave Lucy behind. But that didn't really exactly happen. So let's just say that his friend kind of wanted to help the resistance and stuff. So Snow actually recorded their whole conversation with him and his friend. He got his friend killed. Like, he didn't mean to. It was on accident and stuff when he recorded the whole conversation and stuff, but he got his friend killed. And so he was like, you know what, I'm going with Lucy, and me and Lucy are going up north on a certain different day because a lot of people already know that I'm in trouble for what I did, because it was a whole situation of where he killed the governor's daughter. He killed another dude in privately too with the same assault rifle. It was, I think, an AR-15. I forgot what kind of gun it was and stuff. Well, you know, I think it was an FAL actually. Yeah. And so he was Well, let's just say that Wanted, well, they didn't expect him to be Wanted, so he just left and went with Lucy Gray. And they went to the cabin far from where District 12 was. And then he looks in the floor of the cabin and sees the gun. And she says that all he had to do is, like, get rid of it. And he says, yeah, no loose ends. And she says, yeah, including me. He's like, what do you mean, including you? And she says, I'm gonna go outside and get some flowers or something like that. He said it's raining. She still goes out there and he's confused. She left him. Yeah. He shot her when she was running around the forest and stuff because she left a trap, made him get bit by a snake and stuff. She dropped a little piece. I forgot what it was, but that's the last we ever saw her. Like, seriously, she's gone. We don't know where she's at. Other than that, so he's like, you know, forget this. I don't know where she's at. I probably killed her. She's probably dead in the woods or bleeding out. But I'm heading out. I'm going back to the base. And when he was on the train, he was about to go to District 2. But he didn't go to District 2. His commanding officer said that changed their plans. He went back to the capital, all right. He saw Dr. Voluma, and she basically said that she wants him to be under, she wants to be his mentor, basically. And he agrees with her. He says, you know what? I think that there should be Hunger Games every single year. We need it. And then he poisons Casca, because Casca was an alcoholic, and he poisoned his alcoholic drink as well. So other than that, yes, there's that, and still no sign of Lucy Gray, because he's in the capital right now, and, well, that's basically the end of the story. It's dark secrets with Snow hidden, but we finally got it. Is there going to be a sequel of this? No, there's not going to be a sequel to this, I'm pretty sure. It's just going to be like the rest of the Hunger Games. You're going to have to just watch it yourself. This was just the origin story of President Snow. Other than that, I would give this dark Hunger Games movie 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. Because it was interesting and compelling. Yeah, I highly suggest you guys check it out yourselves. Well, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, and yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.